We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas.
Merry Christmas. It is Christmas Eve. Some of you may be getting your last minute Christmas shopping done. I did some of that yesterday. Got my Santa outfit on today, and just Christmas Eve snuck up on us this year. And it seems like it does it every year, but with the pandemic and everything else going on, it's good to have the holidays here and be able to spend some time with some family and stuff. But so just there's a UPS package right now as I say that. So just as last week kind of recap, it's kind of poetic, I guess, that these two would be in the finals. Kevin and Pearson, I guess, had shared beef all year long, going back and forth with text. Pearson really wanted revenge against them. They played each other. It was unresolved. They tied. And now they will meet again in the final. So first and foremost, I want to give a congratulations to my dad and Otley, who made it pretty far, but were unable to get past the semifinals. So congratulations to you two teams, and better luck next year. You guys can fight for third, but there's no prize for third. The real prize is for first place, and there's a consolation, obviously, for second. So I went 1-1. I thought Otley was going to win. I predicted Pearson to win successfully. So that brings my total to 40-31-1 on the season. And now heading into the finals, what will the commish pick? First, I'll say I saw some Christmas lights last night. I saw Pearson and his family, and they were looking at some Christmas lights and doing some good things with Luke. And I said, he's got a big matchup on Christmas. Don't be keeping him. They're like, we know all about it. He's, already planning meals around the Christmas. So I think that's funny. I would be doing the same thing. And Kev, he used his money wisely. He's made some pickups. He's obviously got more injuries of the two teams. Right now, he's got McCaffrey in his lineup. He probably won't be able to use him. But he picked up Jalen Hurts, which could be a key pickup this week. And he picked up Le'Veon Bell. So two guys that he bid a little bit more money on to use his extra spending there than Pearson. But, Ken Hurts and Sanders against Dallas really give him a big enough boost against Pearson. Diggs questionable. Looks like he's going to play. One guy that I have to give Kev credit for, Brandon Ayuk. I was looking at his numbers. He hasn't had more than 20 in one game all year long. He hasn't had a less than 16 and a half since week 7. San Francisco's had some COVID concerns, had some injuries, but he's just been a solid starter for Kevin all year long. He's stuck with Noah Fant. He's been up and down. Seems like he gets injured every game. Last week, that paid off for him. He had a nice week. For Kev to be able to beat Otley with having Derek Carr get 1 point and exit in the first quarter, it's just a credit to him for that. So, and he also has DeAndre Hopkins. Kev has a good team. It's going to hurt that he doesn't have McCaffrey. Another guy I'd be remiss to mention, J.K. Dobbins, another guy who has had his last 4 weeks, 13 and a half, 13, 13, 17. Good weeks for Kevin. Flip the script. Pearson. Last week, subpar performances on a Saturday night football game between Robbie Anderson and Davante Adams. But guys like Kamara, Murray went off. Antonio Brown was Pearson's star of the week. He benched him, played Pollard. Great sneaky pickup by Pearson with Zeke being questionable. Plugs in Pollard. He gets 30 points. Now Pollard probably going to be rendered useless. I have him in another league. Now Zeke's back. But he was able to get that 1 week rental from him. I think what I'm trying to say is, Pearson might have dodged a little bit. He got Davante Adams all year for Pearson has been phenomenal. And last week was the first week that he scored single digits since week 6. And that's a week where if that happens, Adams gets let down. Robbie only has 3 points. Pearson could have seen an early exit in the playoffs. He got through that fluke week. Now he's got Devontae Adams against Tennessee, where he is going to feast. He's going to have 100 yards and a touchdown, maybe more. I think that's his floor. And, Kamara now with Breeze back, Christmas night. He had an okay game last week playing the Vikings' poorest defense. I think he has a big week this week. So if you kind of get what I'm saying, I think some of these guys for Pearson will really get back on track this week. I think he gets enough from his other guys where I think Pearson's the favorite, especially with McCaffrey being out. Now, that being said, Kev has Pearson's number. I don't know what it is. Pearson has 11 wins, 2 losses, and a tie. One of those losses and one of those ties is Kevin. He's 11-1 against the rest of the league. I guess 12-1 if you want to count last week's win over Dean. So Kev finds ways to win. He's, as he would say, he's won twice already. This would be his 3rd championship in the league. The other years, he has struggled. He has had years where he's had bad years. But when he wins, when he's doing well, and when he gets to the playoffs, he does have some luck on his side. I gave him a tip of the cap for winning with 1 point from Derek Carr last week. That's also extremely lucky, too. And he knows that. Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers' defense, so I had a 50% chance of winning. And the Steelers' defense go out and they let up 27 points. They haven't done that in like 15 games against the Bengals, and it was with a 3rd-string quarterback. So that is some luck. But you need luck. It's not all – look, you can be good. You can make big pickups, but at least 50% of it is luck on every given week. Pearson has also had a pretty fortunate season. It's going to be a battle. I'm taking Pearson, but I would not be surprised if Kev won. We'll see what happens. I will say Pearson, maybe it worked. He sent me a thank you to the commish, the most underappreciated role in the world right now with all the frontline workers and everything. Don't forget to thank your fantasy football commish. So maybe that's why he gave the teacher an apple here, and I'm picking him to win. I just think he had the best team all year long. Kev started out hot, fizzled. Now he's coming back to earth a little bit, but Pearson has the most well-rounded team. The big 3, Kyler Murray, Alvin Kamara, Devontae Adams, and then a nice supporting cast to go with it. But we'll see. Kev's got the firepower. I won't beat around the bush anymore. Merry Christmas to everybody. I wish both of you guys good luck. This is a really, really fun league. And even though I've been out of it since about week 7, I have a blast doing these podcasts for you guys. We had our biggest guest of the year of the history of the show this year in Jersey Jerry. So shout out to him for coming on, and just really glad to be a part of a good league with a competitive league with a lot of good people. So Merry Christmas, enjoy your holidays, and commish out. Take care, y'all.